are going live. We're live on Instagram.
Sweet. Hello, Instagram. You guys are here slightly early.
We're live on YouTube.
And now we're live on YouTube as well.
What?
Hello.
Welcome. Happy Thursday. We are always happy to be on stream with you. And it's especially nice on Thursdays because we try to have something fun and new to announce.
Yeah. This has been kind of the week of Capcom. Our live stream on Tuesday and our sort of sale announcement. The Mega Jackets are have reduced in price.
Quite a bit. They're a
Just
pretty great deal just at the moment.
yeah. There's a few
This
of
is
them left,
the Proto Jacket. There are probably more Proto Jackets and Mega Jackets because
which I am shocked by.
the lesser known sibling.
The greater character, but apparently not the more popular character.
Oh well.
I was totally shocked by that.
Yeah.
But that's fine. That's neither here nor there. Today, we have relaunched the Nero. We're restocking the Nero as well as the Vergil. Nero gets a new color to go with the demonic heritage, or it's like sort of, it's the Nero, but in the Vergil
Colors.
color.
Yeah.
Demonic heritage color.
And let's be honest, black on black with silver zippers and stuff just looks sweet. We
It's
had to
cool.
make it.
Yeah, we've never
Had to
done
make
it. We've never done like this, where
Much
it's
black?
where it's basic. Well, it's blackout, but with the silver hardware. Usually, if we do it, we do like Eclipse, which is with silver stitching, so
Yeah.
it's a lot more.
Yeah.
Whereas this is a little bit more. I think. Well, it's a little bit more understated.
Definitely.
Just to have like the hardware stand out like that is kind of it's really cool.
Yes. I agree. I mean, I'm all for making everything in black. As you know, I think we can make 100% of our products in black.
They just. I mean, it
They're
looks
just.
great.
It looks beautiful. And this corduroy is. It can be. It's really soft, first of all, and also it's like extra black, like it's dark black. You know how velvet is.
Sort of
they
blacker
used
than
to, like,
normal. Yeah.
Make a black backdrop so that there's zero light because it
Yeah.
absorbs light. So that's got like extra black accents, which is cool.
Yeah, they used velvet as the backdrop for like Tron. When they were before they had green screens.
Yeah.
They had black screens, which was probably absolutely terrible to work with
That's
because
sweet.
you could see single hairs on it.
Yeah.
So
that's
somebody
sweet.
had to lint roll that every time they did a shot, and like they did it with like the labyrinth, which would be god awful because of the
all the muffety hair.
muffet hairs. So that's where you get that like black outline on some of the older films before they did the green matte.
Kind of looks cool though. I don't know.
It does. It looks great.
We're gonna have an outline. I think a black outline.
Yeah, I guess so.
Our Discord was like, "Well, will you make the Vergil in red?"
Which
I
would
was like,
be awesome.
what?
We both a little
Excuse
bit
me?
mind blown. Could do Vergil in Dante's
wrong,
color.
but it could be pretty sweet.
Yeah. And honestly, the Son of Sparta would look good in Demonic Heritage
Oh, I mean, yeah, everything looks good
in all black.
in all black. Yeah.
So, one question, but before that, we just had a bunch of people saying it looks amazing.
Thank you.
Person said they know where their XP points now have a purpose.
Good.
Fabulous.
So they was asking if it has interior pockets.
Everything we do has interior pockets. This
Shorter
is my
jacket.
song.
Any jacket that is like doesn't go below the
Belong the waist.
below the low hip is going to have a single inside pocket, and anything that's longer than that has two inside pockets. We've got two right on top of each other on the left
So you
side.
can lose your phone. No.
Someone just said, "Do it, make a red Vergil."
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Seems fun.
I really, actually, what I do want to do is make the Devil's Fury Nero.
I mean, they would. Yeah,
Yeah, that would be sick.
that sounds sweet.
Yeah.
We do have some new fabric coming in, so we've just ordered a bunch of new fabric. So there is an opportunity for new long coats and
How much? Tell them how much new fabric.
10,000 yards. Enough fabric to like
Who knows?
pass how many millions of 10,000 yards. I'm sure someone can do the math for it, but it's quite a lot.
Yeah, it's.
We also ordered
We
some
need some
shirting
comparison
fabric.
points.
We're very excited to be able to like have our own shirting fabric that was made custom for us because our shirts are becoming more of a regular staple piece in our collection.
Yeah.
We are happy that y'all are wearing our shirts with our vests and our coats, which is exciting. Like we just need to make like slacks, but that's its own.
That's another thing.
It's a whole separate set of challenges.
You're opening a can of worms just mentioning it.
I know, but come
But
on.
you're right.
And
You're
then
absolutely right.
shoes.
And then shoes.
And then hats. No, I don't know what
Hats
hats,
are
but
I think, so it's cool. We're getting shirting material made by the same company that makes this fabric, which is our specialty material. We use it for all our Devil May Cry stuff. The
Yeah.
hacker gets made out of it. So that
it's
company.
a little bit stretchy, but it's really beautiful. Yeah, really.
And it's got like a good structure to it. It's nice and sturdy. So that company is making us shirt fabric. It's going to be
We're
super.
hyped up.
So a couple questions. One that we, and maybe boots too. One that we
Definitely boots.
seem to get a lot with the Nero. I think maybe just because of the way it looks. It's about, well, we get it with a couple of things, but not specifically waterproof, but someone asked like weather ready. It has this sort of rugged look to it, but it wasn't necessarily designed to be specifically rugged. Is that correct? Or I mean, like, it has this look of like, oh, I'm gonna go out in a hurricane and be cool, but maybe don't do
Yes.
that.
Fight demons.
Yes, go out and chase tornadoes. No, it isn't specifically waterproof.
No, but it would be fine in the weather. Like most of our jackets, it does have a hood, so that's nice. That makes it a little bit better, more weather ready. It also has the quilting.
It's pretty warm. Like you won't freeze in this, and
Yeah.
you can definitely wear it.
It's currently 88 degrees in this room, so
So this sample probably won't be sold.
this we will not sell because now I have worn it. I also took those photos, and it was 87 degrees when we did it.
Sweet.
So that was a warm day. It is a very warm coat, partly because of the quilting on the inside
Yeah.
here and the quilting on the shoulders gives it a little bit more structure, and it's a little thicker than like the hacker, for instance.
Yeah.
What else?
So what's good about the Nero? Why the Nero and not the other Devil May Cry jackets? What's special about it?
So I love having all three of these products. Like I didn't realize it when we made when we first made the Sun of Sparta. It was like this is the one that we're gonna make.
Gotta make,
'Cause
like,
it's like
the go home or
this
yeah.
this
Make
is
this
the
one or go home.
We're going home. We are home. When we made it, it was like, this is super cool. That's the one to do. Nero's jacket, like, to me, I was like, it's not as
Canonical.
canonical, or it's like iconic.
Yeah.
And Vergil's jacket is cool, but it's also like kind of.
Changes a lot.
It's a
and
lot.
From version to version too.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Dante's coat has been a little more consistent, but maybe
Not
it's
really.
changed a lot too.
It's changed a lot. No, it was just like we were like Dante, he's the hero, like that's the guy that everybody loves, so we'll
Yeah.
make that one. And then as we've added to this collection, like it's really rounded out.
Yeah.
So when we go to a show, like when we were at PAX and we had all three of them, it was like somebody would like
Elements.
one of them.
Yeah.
and be like, this is cool, but it's too flashy, or this is cool, but it's too.
Which it didn't have buttons.
Yeah,
Or like,
and it was like the Nero really
It is.
successfully does like the casual, long, like mid-length jacket.
yeah.
It's not as it's somehow, even though it's very similar to the Son of Sparta.
Yeah.
It somehow isn't as flashy.
Yeah.
It's way more like everyday,
Yeah.
casual, cool jacket.
Yeah, no, it's super cool. I also feel like it has a very, I'm not trying that hard, but I look really great no matter what I'm doing kind of a vibe, which I feel like it's a good vibe.
Yeah.
So someone mentioned the silver hardware, and the buttons are also going to be silver. Those are black. Just to let everyone know.
You know what? I just noticed that. I think that's true.
Yeah. I photoshopped them to the best of my ability, but
Great.
yeah. Also, so a couple of questions. We can save this till the end, but I do have a question about Kineticons, so we'll wait for the end.
Cool.
Let's see. Someone really likes our coats and cosplays. They're happy to see the line growing.
Thank you. We're happy to grow it.
I always
they
like
also
editing
did-
stuff.
Apparently Dante's coat has changed a bit, but it's like kind of the same color. It's pretty iconic.
Yeah. It has. It's definitely changed throughout. The previous game to this was much more cowboy-esque.
Yeah.
This
That's a
is
joy.
This is much more just a like moto jacket with extra
Yes.
parts to
Yeah.
it.
Well, and Vergil has had like really elaborate and difficult coats
Yeah.
to make. Like, he's had that asymmetrical thing with the and we made a really beautiful wool version, but I but it wasn't officially
Yeah,
licensed.
yeah.
And
That was before that time.
yeah. So there's been a lot more variety, I think, in the shape of his silhouette.
That's true.
And that's like one of the most recognizable things.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
when we did the eagle, we did it in 100 lots of colors that may or may not have ever shown up
Mhm.
in Assassin's Creed, but the silhouette was so clearly
Right.
there.
Do you wanna hold
Oh,
that
yeah,
up
yeah.
so we can see it?
I have been, we have been all working
Cracking.
like crazy.
It's been pretty full blast. This week we've been making like literally dozens of products for the Texas Renaissance Festival because they gave us 3 months notice and we need like 8 weekends worth of stock, which is like adding 8 cons onto our con schedule in only 3 weeks. I'm sorry, 3 months.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna hold this because
cool.
if it,
Yeah, I think people wanted to see what
Some
it
comparison.
like seeing them next to one another, the colors. That's not the same color as the other Nero jacket, which sadly we don't have a sample of the other color because they're all gone to convention.
They have gone to
blue ones?
Connecticut.
Yeah, and that's a different color.
yeah, this is a dark navy. The other Nero jacket is 30% brighter than this.
And you know that specifically, which
Yeah.
I love.
Yeah, no. So we're designing a whole new. Like we have to. Texas let us in.
We're thrilled to go. We
We're
have a
thrilled
great
to go.
booth. If you live in Texas, come and visit us. If you don't live in Texas, come and visit us.
But in the next 3 months,
We'll show you a good time. We have some products that will be there that are not anywhere on our website.
that
So
will not
there's-
be launched on the website at all.
Fancy items that no one can have except the people in Texas.
We were given
Don't be
about
jealous.
3 months to make 1,500 more items than we were planning on making in that same time frame.
We made a cake. We made a crop jacket. We made a shortcake. We made it. So
And we had to
come to
pick,
Texas.
and we didn't have time to really ship a lot of fabric in to make that stuff. So we're making it out of we're mix and matching materials based on what we have on hand, and we're getting some special materials like by going out and shopping for it locally. So it's like stuff that
There's some beautiful things that we couldn't
Is-
do a full run of.
and is unrepeatable. So
Yeah.
there's got to be some fun stuff there.
Yeah. But that's the Ren Fair is the perfect place for that. It's like there are 3 of these vests that will ever be made that looks like this in
Yeah.
this fabric and these options.
Can we give you hints on what they might look like? Someone was asking about vests similar to the Star Warrior vests, which is kind of like long and vest, but can we give out any hints on what might be coming to Texas Renaissance Festival?
We are making some special colors of the Star Warrior vest.
Yep. We are making some Elise Vests, which is a long, long throwback that you probably won't remember unless you were with us in our Tumblr days.
Yep.
I
We haven't made those in a super long time, and we never really
thought you were century. It's like,
in a century, in a full century, just about minus a couple years.
Yeah. Just a few.
But so that one we're bringing back. It was like this. We had to sort of scramble. Next year we'll design a lot of totally brand new products for the show. But this year it was let's bring back those things. Maybe change them a bit. Do some
Add buttons instead
update the design.
Yeah.
Make it with buttons instead of zippers. That kind of stuff.
But anyway, I think we've given enough. We've given away enough future stuff.
So what are the dates? We have those memorized yet?
The 8th of October, all the way through Thanksgiving weekend. Every weekend, 8 weekends.
And it is near outside of Houston, correct?
Yes.
That's right. It's huge.
It's huge. It is so much fun.
We went last year to just see it.
Yeah.
And it's an enormous and super fun. It's
Festival.
it's sprawling. It has different districts that are sort of themed. It's a ridiculous. It's a city.
Well, this weekend, we're at Connecticut, and we are vending. There will be a variety of people there over the weekend. Jeremiah will be there. Key will be there. I think Brian is mostly doing setup and breakdown.
The nice thing about Connecticut is that we can just drive to it, so
Great.
there will be different people there every day.
And it's a super lovely little show. It's a great spot and a great audience. It's an easy one if you live locally. Come and say hi.
And as of today, we're basically not going to see Brian except for
That's right.
his,
Hi,
hi bye until December almost.
pretty much, yeah.
There might be a couple weeks that he's here, but
But for
really
a
out.
second, he's
from now, and then he's going to live in Texas He's just gonna go straight from like his like normal show thing straight to Texas and live there for 2 months, 3 months.
Which is awesome. Thank you, Brian. We appreciate you. So be nice to Brian when you see him on our events marathon this season, because it is quite a marathon. There was a question about Kineticon that maybe we can answer.
That was it. Just are we going to be there?
Oh yeah, we are there.
We're there.
We're there now, setting up.
Oh,
And that's half the reason why some of our pieces are not here to show.
We did have another mention of something that we can maybe. So somebody mentioned that seeing you in the coat in like person and moving around looks different, or at least more interesting. Not more interesting as in better, but basically the idea was like we should have more videos of our products, and that is something that we are working on.
Yes, we are. Yes. So if you've been on our Discord, you know that we are trying to switch over to Shopify Plus, which has a lot of great features that we still don't really know how to use. And one of them is that we can put videos on our product page. Right now, our website doesn't allow that unless we
not
put.
in a really good way.
No, it's
like
clunky. It's
code
at the
that.
bottom of the page. And it doesn't look. But we might be. So we're gonna be. That's coming soon to a theater near you.
Just little movements, just like show the zipper, show
Yeah.
the hood.
It is
stuff
way.
like that.
It's way nicer to see a moving image. At least to imagine yourself in it. I think.
Right.
Check out our old school sign. We have this guy. We pulled him out of storage. This is probably from 2017. I was going to say
Probably
exactly the same
17,
thing.
yeah.
We can see the whole thing too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Most of it, yeah. Yeah, it's someone we found, and I thought it had cool lines. Like I think this was a cool design when we made this.
We
Some
did
number of
that
years ago.
intentionally. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good.
We made something cool once.
The like stylized photos
Yeah.
of Willow and I here, or whoever. Like at that point, we did a lot of signs that were like stylized photos because we
Yeah.
didn't have really high
The
definition
the
photos.
images weren't like high res enough to print at that scale.
So
So
I-
this is what we came up with.
So I just stylized them, made them into art, and then that was the way to do it and not have grainy images.
It worked.
Made them into art.
Made them
Made them
into
into
art.
graphic art.
Such a design person response.
We just made it art.
I made it art. It
Yeah.
wasn't art before.
Okay, I think we're pretty much it. I know y'all probably burned it out.
Anything else?
Yes,
you
I am.
think?
I am like literally glistening. and stuff.
Anything that goes really gorgeously
That's
with the
not-
Nero? Oh, come on, it's just a piece of string.
I know I don't want you to be here for too long.
Know what?
Don't worry about that. Is there anything you think that really suits the Nero as like a pairing set? Like if someone is trying to build an outfit and maybe this is one of their first pieces at Volante Design, what do you think goes really well?
Real quick, someone said they were purchasing a Harrier Mark II under this banner in 2017 at AwesomeCon.
Then
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
5 years ago.
You know, as with everything, I think it works really well with the Secco pants.
Oh, okay. So you would take it in that like techie ninja-y direction.
I think it's a little bit more casual streetwear, a little bit rugged looking. So having a cargo pocket, having a little bit, and it's also it kind of flares in the same way that the Secco pants
Cool.
sort of do. What do you
Maybe so I would probably do like a scoundrel and like a Harker vest.
think? Mm-hmm.
But hey,
I mean, the Harker
you
vest
get
will
to-
work
You
with
get to pick your
the
outfit.
Vergil too, because it's got a little bit of that like
Yeah.
asymmetrical.
Someone had mentioned one of the Storm AH4s with the black and white stitching on it.
Mhm.
To
That
match
would be
the-
cool.
Just something to match the silver or to go with the, like silver accent.
Nice. Yeah. I think I am personally a big fan of black and white together. I think a white shirt under this would look like
Would really pop.
holy
Yep.
shit. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yes, for sure.
Yep. High contrast.
Great.
But if you ever want to join us, we have a Discord where we continue this conversation. Dave and I are in there pretty regularly, as well as lots of other people from Volante Design. There are bad hair gifs. There are lots of puns. There are cat pictures and people's creations to be seen. It's kind of a cute little forum. If you're a friendly human, we would invite you. If
Yes.
you're not a friendly human, please don't join us. Thank
Please do not.
All right, what are we selling?
you. This Nero,
When's it available?
right now,
It is on our website. It will ship on September 22nd, give or take.
yes, it's in production right now, and it probably will be done before then, but we want to give you a conservative estimate.
Yeah.
Just in
But
case.
it's up for pre-order right now. So is the Vergil.
We have a few Vergils, so we might ship yours a little earlier, and we might confirm your address and make sure that that's okay.
Thank you.
So,
We have a lot of them at conventions too, the Vergil.
yes.
Yep.
Yes. The other thing that you can get right now is this Proto Jacket or the Mega Jacket for the low price of $159, I believe.
That's right.
And it's really the least we will ever sell a jacket for. And because our license has lapsed for
Mega
Man specifically on the contract of Capcom.
Mhm.
So there are a few left.
Mostly women's and
many
men's proto jackets.
Yeah.
Cool.
One final thing. Someone mentioned that our coats do well as pirate coats.
They do indeed.
Hmm.
Although,
There might be a pirate code
Interesting.
coming for you.
yes, we could definitely do better on the pirate thing.
Yes.
So we're
And
gonna
we have some plans to do better on the pirate thing. So
Great. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll see you next time.
thank you.